it makes sense not dealing with a pack that's got some goofy ass requirements. Right. Okay, let me go ahead and continue the arches. Going all right. How are you doing, Red Blade? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good to hear. Very hard to see. That's not facing the right direction. No, we'll do this. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, no, I've been doing mine stuff lately. So, gonna be a lot of this. I will say, the aesthetic for the mine is looking pretty peak so far. Like, obviously it ain't much, but I do like just the... Damn. I mean, fair enough. You could be like me in retail. Barely make enough to survive and still get told that I'm not worth getting paid enough for it. Yeah, it was a pretty great place to work. Well, like, I made 18K a year where I was working previously. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, medicine especially is a fucking wild field to get side gigs in. Especially if you're on call a lot. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, I feel that. Yeah. I get that. There are definitely times where I've had similar ideas. Oh, very nice. How's that going for you? Oh, there you go. I always tell you, do what makes you happy. Hmm. Yeah, no, I've always been a homebody. Hmm. Fair enough. Yeah, that'll do it. I imagine it's probably pretty tough, but I can't imagine that it isn't rewarding at the very least. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Damn. Certainly more than my parents ever bothered to teach me. And shit, by the sounds of it, you're doing a pretty damn good job. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it certainly sounds like a smart kid, so. Uh, It does That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Whatever. I don't need it really much anymore. Oh my god, it took half the durability. Oh my god, why? Why did it take so much durability? Ah. I mean, it's something. Like, I'm basically just trying to fucking find a place that's actually willing to pay me something livable. Unfortunately, because of my previous circumstances, I don't have a car. So I can't go anywhere, which makes job hunting incredibly difficult. So, yeah. More or less, I've just been trying not to lose myself. Because I got a lot on my mind, and not having fun certainly doesn't help. Yeah. My first job was alright. Honestly, funnily enough, it's the only one that I didn't get fired from. Interesting thing is that despite working customer service for fucking, God, approaching 6 years now, every time I've gotten fired, it's been because of customers, so go figure. Yeah, no. My mom gave me the boot right around 19. Peak pandemic time. It's pretty cool. I will say, despite working retail and never getting vaccinated, never caught COVID. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I've had too many experiences of people asking me the same stupid question or like the same question where it's like if you could just look with your fucking eyes, you'd be fine. You wouldn't have to ask me these dumb questions and I could go about doing my work to make it look like I'm doing something. But no. I also have what is colloquially referred to as resting bitch face. So anytime I'm having a normal to mildly okay day, I'm usually just very flat faced and look pissed. So I wanna give you an example of just like a meme that's kind of become a thing on the on the channel. So I've told this story many times, but I used to work at a like an office supply store, namely Staples. And I would get people who would ask me, no, office supplies specifically. I wasn't in an office. How's it going, Abbess? But we would have, if you've ever been to one of these stores, they have like this whole like wall set up and stuff. I'm doing all right. But like it's got all like the printing, stationery, paper, all that. I could not count the amount of times that I have been asked where the paper was. Only for every single time that I've been asked for me just to point in the general direction and they will find it. Like if it was like paper clips or something, I could generally tell people where it was in the store, like where it was in the section, what shelf, what like shelf down, like all that. Like I can get super specific with it. With paper, I just had to be like literally right over there. And like that's crazy. Honestly, I'm more impressed. Like I don't care what any paperwork says. That's impressive. You get fucking banned from retail for it? That's wild. I gotta say, as much as I hate the customer as an entity, I love the people who have nothing more to do with their lives than haggle with the fucking customer service people. Because it's like, you're clearly making far more money than me, and here you are trying to argue prices with me about something that's already gonna be fucking $3, $4, $500. I mean, hey, let's be real. If people are complaining about the way you saved them from a fire, leave them in there. You may not be allowed to, but leave them in there. That's genuinely wild. I wish I knew just how many times I've had customers cancel orders because they were trying to do two separate coupons and our system wouldn't work. That's wild. Twelve. Nah, fuck that man. He didn't deserve the $2. That's wild. I mean, honestly, if that's the kind of work experience you got, you'd be great at Waffle House. Why not? I don't go back to Waffle House. What a wild statement. That's the standard Waffle House experience. Did you really go to Waffle House if you didn't get a chair thrown at you? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I guess it is. I haven't quite gotten to that point just yet, but I certainly feel like I'm en route to do it. Damn. That's dedication right there. That has the same energy as Nom stories. That's crazy. It's just we don't talk about that. I mean, hey, at that point, that's not stealing. They gave that register to you. It's just about whether or not you can catch it. Because let's be real. Like, it's not like the cops are going to stop you because, let's face it, the cashier just threw that shit at you. So as far as they're concerned, and you are concerned, you have plausible deniability. It's like, oh, they gave it to me. So what am I supposed to do? Not take it? You know, the amount of times I've gotten yelled at by customers in the food service industry over the stupidest things is you'd fucking swear that they couldn't cook at home. It's wild. That's, you know what? I'm gonna tone down the timer on that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Some people are just not destined for great things. Let's be real. Some of us are just meant to be the fuck ups. And if you're stealing pastries from a fucking Waffle House, I'm sorry, but you're on that list. That's wild. Oh, there's a creeper over there. She didn't want the nursing home finding out she snuck out to go get Waffle House. Alright. How are we looking on the storage side of things? Are we cooking? Are we lacking? Are we chilling? Where are we at? Let me just real quickly take out all the mobs. Okay. Alright, let's see. What are we working with? Okay, not bad. 14,000, couple deep slate, 13 iron, 19 diamonds, 368 redstone, 339 of that shit. Some mithril and some xenolite. Honestly, I feel like the EMT stores are far going. No. No, 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 no. I can't do it on this. Fuck. Alright. We get to bring up the actual Twitch. Because I gotta ban a motherfucker. You. Goodbye. I mean, fair enough. I'll be real. My entire retail life has just been accruing stories. Person who posted their Discord. Likely a bot, but I'm not going to run the risk. Because ain't nobody who's actually chill going to be posting their Discord randomly in a stream. Yep. I'm assuming it's a bot. Probably trying to sell an OnlyFans. But I don't fucking care. Oh. Well, good to see at least the, Wait a minute. Is this where I fought the Wither? I think this is where I fought the Wither. Wait. I don't know. So much of the box is removed that I actually have no idea. But yeah, no, it's happened on more than one occasion. 12. Where I'll just have somebody come in and be like, oh, hey, I'm looking to do follow for follow. Here's my Discord. Or I'm looking to do art. Here's my Discord. Or here, I can do this, this, and this. And you should add me on Discord. It's like, no. No. Oh. Yeah, go take care of that. I mean, at the very least, with being an EMT, you can actually, like, use that experience on yourself to a certain degree. Well, this wasn't quite what I was expecting it to be, but I mean, hey. I figured the two paths would converge at some point in time. So that takes care of, well, at least that for now. I should probably get out. Access to things, but I can't be bothered. 'Do I need more xenolite? No, not really. I do have to say, coming back to this 1.20 from 1.12, because I'm playing through Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles with friends of mine. Like, every time I look at a recipe, it makes me want to die. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, because it's like, oh, take this item and like 63 of these different items, and then throw it into here, and then bam, you got a material to make a fragment of this item that's later on. And then if you want anything useful, I hope you have a pickaxe capable of mining the universe, the sun, and the stars included, because you're not gonna be able to fucking touch shit. Like, it's the whole thing. Welcome back. God, my backpack is full of shit. Alright. I had to go back up to the factory because I gotta start pretending like I'm actually doing something. Damn. I think the closest thing I ever came to something like that was when I was in, I think I was in middle school at the time. I might have been a sophomore in high school. And like I got home one day and I'm like, oh, my foot feels weird. I wonder why. Now, mind you, I'm wearing like heavy boots, so I didn't really think anything of it because it was fucking winter. And I get home, take my socks off, and look at my foot. I don't. I don't. Like, I I remember hearing all these times of like, oh, when you leave high school, you're gonna miss it. I don't. High school was awful. Like, I wasn't like bullied or anything, and I wasn't like treated particularly badly. I just fucking hated the environment. Like, it was just oof. It was awful. It wasn't horrible, but I definitely wasn't good. Yeah, I don't know why, but anytime I went to school, I was always like avoiding fights. Like, I don't ever think there was a day that I was at school where I actively saw a fight. Now, mind you, I ended up going to like a fucking hardcore city school full of country kids who were like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to fucking prove myself by fighting people." So like I'd hear about fights all the time. I've never had that impulse. That's crazy. Well, that's good. Yeah, no. I was definitely always the kid that everyone was worried was going to shoot up the school. Like, I was black hoodied, never really fucking talked to anybody, sat at the back of the class anytime I could. Yep, I feel that. For a while, I was my school's Jesus. Because, every school has a kid that looks like Jesus. Or at least the vague approximation of what they think he looks like. Generally just long hair, beard. I mean, fair enough. Wait, why? Oh, right, because I have to. I forgot about that. Yeah, because for whatever reason, when it's detached from the system, it doesn't like. Why? Huh. Yeah, my. I never fucking paid attention to my grades. I'm gonna be totally real. Like, I think the only one I ever actually paid attention to was my senior year math because we had already gone over the shit that we were doing in senior year previously in sophomore year in the school that I went to beforehand. So I literally got to spend 90% of my class time in the back. I mean, there's something to be said about cheating a fuck ton but never actually getting caught. Just saying. Shadow rune to make. So shadow scale armor is kind of fucking goated. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Yo, shadow scale armor is goated. What the hell? Huh. That's crazy. I don't know that I've ever really like hardcore cheated like that on a test. Because, like, 9 times out of 10, I was the kid in the back that didn't do my homework, but tested well because I just didn't care about the homework and didn't stay up late to try and get it done. I still stayed up late, but, like, I wasn't learning shit. I wasn't doing homework. And I think part of the reason why I hated high school so much is because, like, every time you don't do your homework, it's like, why didn't you do your homework? You had all this time to do it. You could have done it. Why didn't you do it? And it's just like everyone staring at you. It's like, I'm gonna be real. I didn't do it because I didn't want to. You can take that however you please, but, like, that ain't gonna change what's reality. Yeah, no. Like, freshman year of high school, I heard 10% of your grade immediately clocked out. I didn't care about homework. If I got told it was 10%, I wasn't doing it at all. Mm. Mm-hmm. I feel that. I did that for a little while during my senior year, but that's also just because I finished the work so early. It's just like, all right, well, I guess I'll just get this done so I can keep my grade up. Holy shit! Wait a minute, I'm up to 428 biomass pellets. What the fuck? All right, cool. Mm. Yeah, yeah, that's more accurate than what I was expecting. Mhm. Ooh. Ooh, no. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I still stand by had to adjust my mic. I still stand by if it's 10% of your grade, don't fucking bother. You're gonna stress yourself out and come test time and you have homework, you're not gonna fucking do well on that test. And, like, that's awful advice to give, but realistically it's like, I mean, you could in theory cram for the night, forget 90% of what you studied and then panic halfway through the test, or you could say fuck it, go into it casually, take it slow and go from there. Um you shit. I might have to make the really shitty and weak magnets. I might not have to. Wait, no, opposite. Oh yeah. No, like I'm not gonna knock you on that one. Like that's that's honestly way more impressive. I think it definitely adds an extra layer if you can cheat, get away with it, and never have them learn you've done it. Like, if you can pass all 3 levels of that, then you're kind of golden. Alright, let me briefly turn this off for a sec. That didn't help. Because that's not even... What is happening? God damn it. Thank you. Damn. There we go. Now we're moving. Yeah, I gotta extend the generator line because this is not enough. Yeah, no, like I think my school career went by pretty easily just because like I didn't really try to stand out. Like I wasn't gunning for AP shit, though I might have been able to do it. That's fair. You as well. Hey, have a good night. Might as well try and lock in for last like hour-ish before I decide to go to bed myself. I have to go make coffee. But it's also at that time where I don't want to make coffee. I'd like to enjoy coffee, but I don't want to make it. Thankfully. Still gain access to your system even when it's unpowered. I really do. Like, like I'm limited on the amount of coffees I can make, but I really want a fucking coffee. I haven't had one today. And I could go make one. Like, there's really nothing stopping me. It's just, I don't know. did finish that, did I? Should probably do that, honestly. We always held off on finishing this room because, well, I didn't really need to finish it. Shows me right. Alright. I should do the trick. At least as far as things needing to get done. Generally speaking, though, I think it would probably be best for me to do... Oh, that works. I was gonna say it's probably gonna be easy for me to do a separate thing, but I mean, if it works. Wait. Genuinely forgot I could do this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't need your cover. Alright. This is not transferring enough power, I assume. I can't tell what the fuck it's doing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh no. How much am I using? Surely it's not. Oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. I need a new source of power. Oh. Reggie. How am I gonna resolve this? Oh no. I guess I need better magnets. And that's all I can really go for at this point, because oh, this is gonna hurt to look at. Yepers. 66.7% with 9,000, 13,000 here. At 90. Fuck. Yeah, that's rough. The crazy part is that it still feels like it's outpacing it by a bit. How come I have... Why does that produce so much? Why am I out of wheat seeds? Huh? How am I out of... Yeah, that tracks. Okay, you can knock it off. That's we're fine. We don't need that no more. There we go. That'll work. But no, I don't know how much longer the stream's gonna go for. I'm hitting that wall. It's like I want to do stuff, but like I'm just so mentally drained. I am gonna need to figure out what I'm doing in terms of this, though. That's definitely gonna have to happen real soon. Wait, where? What? Oh, did I put them away? Yeah, I sure did. Yes, the remaining stress is was wrong. All right. I wanted to get more done today, but like I'm I'm kaput. So anyway. That's gonna be it for this one. I appreciate you folks for stopping by, vibing out, and hanging out with me.